Hello there and welcome to the Card Grotto. Today I've got the new release from Clearly Besotted to share with you. All of these items will be available to purchase today. That's the 1st of November 2020 at 8 PM Greenwich Mean Time. You can purchase them from the Clearly Besotted shop and also from Simon Says Stamp. And at Clearly Besotted exclusively, you can order everything as a bundle and you will get a discount off of the price if you purchase it as a bundle rather than purchasing all of the sets separately. And then you also get some free gifts with that as well. So as I usually do, I'm going to share the new release with you and also the samples that I have made as a design team member. So first of all, this is the Prancing Plushies set. It is absolutely adorable. I love these cute little reindeer. They're in all different poses, some of them flying, some of them kind of sitting, really cute. There's the sleigh there and there's also the roof there as well for the house, which is really good because you can create some fun scenes with them kind of like flying in the sky. And then there's also the kind of ground scene as well with the little houses and the trees and the snow, just absolutely adorable. Lots of fun sentiments. There's Happy Christmas Dear, Prancing Through the Snow, Have You Been Nice This Year? All I Want Is You, 2XO, Oh Dear, from just a fun set that you can create lots of different scenes with. And so this is the card that I made using that set. I stamped out the kind of ground image here, masked that off, did some ink blending in the sky with Distress Oxide inks, splattered on a load of white gouache and then stamped out the cute little reindeer, coloured those in, fussy cut them out, added them on top with some foam tape, and then the sentiment there I just heat embossed onto white. Thought it was a cute little scene there. Next up is the Ring Around Christmas set. So similar to the Ring Around Autumn, there's a beautiful wreath here and then you've got the present or the gift there that you can have the critters sitting on, or you could have them separately, kind of like to the side. Or you could obviously use the wreath just on its own and the critters on its own as well. So it's a really versatile set. There's a cute little bird there, the bear, the mouse and the penguin. And then there's some extra holly and things like that. So you've got the poinsettias, the bow there, some ornaments, just a really fun set. There's again some great sentiments in the set. This is Eat, Drink and Be Merry. Hello, peace on. Excuse me, Earth, Warm Wishes, Season's Greetings, XO, Happy Holidays, Hey, Merry and Bright, and Hugs. So lots of different combinations that you can use for the sentiment there. This is the card that I made using this set. I went very bold, quite unlike me actually, and did some distress inking on some red cardstock, again splattered on a load of white gouache. I'm loving it at the moment for snow. And then stamped out the wreath. I first stamped out the bear, masked him off with some masking paper and then stamped the wreath on top so that it looks like he's sitting on top of the present. The sentiment there is from the Winter Plushies set that was released, I'm not sure if it was last year, a couple of years ago I think, but it's a really great sentiment. I think it worked really nicely with the little bear. Just did some Copic colouring, excuse me, on the wreath and fussy cut that out. Next up is the Gnome for Christmas set, another adorable set. So these adorable gnomes here with holding like the candy cane and the lantern. One just kind of on its own and then one holding presents. Although these are more kind of Christmassy holiday themed, I do think you could probably get away with using some of these all year round. They're just very cute. And then you've got like the sweet or the candy houses. I kind of think they look like sugar cookies. I'm not sure if that's what they were supposed to be, but that's what I think they look like. Just a really fun scene. Again, you can create some fun scenes with that kind of image. And then there's some great sentiments as well. Chilling with my gnome. I hope you have a fun-filled Christmas. Merry Christmas from our gnome to yours. Gnome for Christmas, yum, sweet gnome, XO, and then there's lots of accompanying little images, stars and like bow ties and lots of different things, and an extra candy cane there as well. And this is the card that I made using this set. I masked off the bottom using the freshly cut stencil. Did some ink blending for the sky there, used some distress inks. Again, splattered on a load of white gouache for the snow. Stamped out the gnomes. The tree there is from the older Trimming the Tree set. I thought it'd work quite nicely with the little gnomes. Coloured those with Copic markers and fussy cut them out, popped them on with some foam tape, and then stamped the sentiment there at the bottom. Next up is the Balloon Bunch Christmas set, another fun set. If you've seen these stamps before, there's a few different in the Balloon Bunch series. So this one is aimed at Christmas and holidays. So you've got the balloons there, the two big bunches, and then the one shaped like a snowman, which is absolutely adorable. And then there's loads of different critters that you can have hanging off of the balloons. So a lot of them, again, are more kind of holiday, Christmas related, but I definitely think some of these could be used all year round, like the little penguin there and the fairy. Got the little bear there with the scarf on, which is absolutely adorable. The elf, the Santa, and the little cat there, and the mouse or the bear. I think that's actually a bear. And then it's difficult for me to see. I'm looking through the monitor rather than the actually looking down at the set. And then the little angel there as well. And then there's a really fun kind of house scene as well. So you can have them flying in the sky above the houses, but you could definitely use that, I think, on its own as well. Like, and have critters sort of standing in front of it. I think that would look really good. The sentiments read, be merry, ho, hi, have fun, woohoo, merry and bright, yay, and fa la la. Really fun set. And this is the card that I made using that set. I thought it would be really fun to have Santa flying in the sky delivering his presents with balloons instead of a sleigh. And so I stamped out the houses at the bottom, stamped out the Santa, I masked off his hand, and then stamped out the balloons. And then I did mask off everything, and then used the Cloudy Day stencil from Clearly Besotted and did some ink blending to create the kind of sort of a night sky. It's not too dark, but a little bit darker than kind of like a daytime scene, I suppose. Again, splattered on a load of white gouache. And then I thought it'd be fun to have it kind of looking like you were looking out of a window and then you saw Santa flying in the sky. So what I did was I used the tiled it stencil from Clearly Besotted as a kind of like a template, and then I added that to or like placed that over a piece of cardstock, and then drew faint lines around it, and then I used a craft knife, sorry, I'm trying to remember the words here, craft knife and a ruler, and I cut that out by hand. Obviously if you had a die that would be a lot quicker, but I didn't, so I just cut it, kind of fussy cut it out really, and I think it looked quite effective. And then the sentiment there is from the next set that I'm going to share with you. And this is the Christmas characters set. So you've got all of these fun sentiments, and I used the ho ho ho. And they can fit inside of these baubles, or most of them can, I believe, inside of the baubles, but you can use some of them as snowballs as well, which is really fun. So a couple of them don't have the ornament topper, but there is an ornament topper separately so that you can add it on if you wanted to, or these ones already have it on. I think they would look really great just coloured in as kind of baubles or ornaments, but like I said, you can add the sentiments inside. And also I think you can add these inside as well. And this is the Spell It Season set, and it's a really great alphabet set, kind of decorated for Christmas, and a lot of the letters would fit inside of those baubles or the snowballs. That was my aim, to be able to use those sets together. Unfortunately I completely ran out of time. But hopefully I'll get around to be able to doing it soon. But obviously you can use these letters for lots of different things as well. You can create obviously messages on a card and things like that. So they're all, like I said, decorated. Some of them like candy canes, some of them with like holly and lights and things like that on them. And then you also have the numbers there as well as the alphabet. So that was a look at the new release from Clearly Besotted for November 2020. Links to the products will be in the description bar on YouTube and also over on my blog. I would love to hear your thoughts on the release. I really enjoyed making my samples this month, as I usually do anyway. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.